gonna keep that thing from me.
Hello friends, hope you were all doing amazing. Today we're doing a little neutral glam look, so stick around if you're interested and let's just get started. Okay, so headband is on. We are ready to go. By the way, if anyone's wondering, these headbands are from Amazon, I think. They're just those like Velcro ones that you just secure. So I always start off with my eyebrows. Same pencil I always use. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pencil. I feel like my eyebrow routine has just like, it's been all over the place. I do so many different techniques and I can never settle with like one routine and stick to that routine. For a long period of time, I filled my eyebrows in first, then I concealed them, and then I set them, of course, and then I switched it to I would conceal them, then fill them in, then set them. And now I just fill them in, conceal them, and set them. I go back and forth. Lately, I've just been liking a simple brow. I will just go in with the pencil like on the ends just to get that little end going, because my ends are non-existent if y'all aren't aware. And I don't know, they just be needing help, more help than the front. So I will just take that little bit on the front, very little, like barely even touching my eyebrow, to be honest. So then I just brush them out. I get a lot of comments saying that my brows are nice, but sometimes they be looking wild. I know. I couldn't agree more, because my eyebrows, they're hit or miss. Sometimes they're looking really snatched, really like nice and sharp, and then sometimes they be looking bold and like janky, and I'm just like, what's happening today? So I've stuck with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pencil for a hot minute now. That's just because of the fact that the shade is perfect for me. This is like my safety pencil. Every time I try a new brow pencil, which I have a whole collection now because I've tried so many, the shades just don't work with me. My eyebrows aren't black, but they're not brown. They're like a cool brown, almost black, kind of like in between black and brown. But most eyebrow pencils will have like a warm brown or like a jet black. There's no in between. And I haven't really found any other eyebrow products that work for me in regards to like my shade. So to clean up around my eyebrows, I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Shortbread. This is the concealer I've been using underneath my eyes as well. Normally I've been using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, but I ran out, and when I went to go pick up a new one, I accidentally got the matte one. So a little bummed out about that. But so for now, I guess I'm just gonna have to settle for this one. This is not bad, it's just, you know, a little pricey. So I'll wipe a little bit of the concealer off of my hand just so it's not super harsh, and then go in. I know some people like have stopped doing this entirely, like they don't clean up around their eyebrows anymore. I don't know, I can't not do that. I cannot. I like the sharpness. I like that snatched look. I mean, not everyone's into that, but I am. So let's chat, friends. How are we doing today? Or how have we been doing in general? Let's catch up. Are we doing well? How's everything? For real though, I mean, I know this year's been a rough year for all of us, myself included, but is it strange to say that I have really high hopes for 2021? To set my eyebrows, I'm gonna take the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. This is in the shade Black, although it's not really a black, it's kind of like a brown, but I'm just gonna take that. I try to wipe off as much excess product because I don't really care too much about the pigment. I just like the hold. If I had it my way, I would have the e.l.f. Is it the Wow Brow? I think is what it's called. But every time I go to Target or wherever, it is never there, and it kind of blows me. But I mean, it's a good product, so I am not surprised because I'm sure everyone is trying to get a hold of it, to be honest. I miss having it in my collection. Oh my god. Okay, so that is it for the brows. I'm not gonna keep on touching them. It's as good as it's gonna get. They tend to embarrass me when I'm on camera, so okay, so I moisturized like 10 minutes ago, but I use the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion. Whenever I apply this, for some reason, if I like put my makeup on right after, I get these little like, I don't know, they're like little bumps, not bumps, I I don't know, like the product just like balls up and like these little lint balls I guess form, and it's really annoying. So I noticed that if I wait a little bit it doesn't do that. So to prime my skin, I'm going to go in with the Revlon Photo Ready Rose Glow Primer. This is hydrating and illuminating. If I am not using this, I am probably using the Milk Hydro Grip. I love this though, this primer in particular, because it kind of leaves your skin like, I don't know how to explain it, not shiny, but you'll see. Hold on. So although there's like little glitter specks in here, you can't really detect them on the skin when you apply it. I really love the finish of this primer. It leaves my skin looking nice and glowy, not too glowy where it looks kind of shiny and greasy, but it just gives like a little bit of a healthy glow. Dang, I gotta wet my sponge, don't I? I sure do. All right, we got the wet sponge. We're good to go. I had to go wet it real quick. But for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. This is what I've been going to for a minute, but it's like the undertone is not my shade, so I will mix in a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, just a little. I will dot a little bit of this and a little bit of this and just, you know, mix it up. And so far that's been working for me. I already started applying it, but because it's a little squeezy tube, I will normally just like dot it on my face. I'm the only one who uses this, so I don't really care too much. I will dot a little bit, and then I will do the same thing with my concealer. And with the concealer, I just like go in tiny little areas. I don't really put as much as the other product, but I will just mix in a little bit, just a little. So, do we have any plans for Halloween? That was a test. If you said yes, click out of this video. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Halloween. It is literally my favorite holiday of all time. But I just personally feel like it's just not safe, you know? I mean, from kids trick-or-treating and people passing out candy to people having Halloween parties, I just do not think any of it is safe right now. I mean, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of people out there who are still going to do it anyways. People are just not cooperating. And I'm like, we're trying to get this over with and you guys are just not working with us. This is a team thing. Going in with the same concealer. But people, I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to do whatever they want to do. So we can't really say much because they're going to do whatever they want. But we could just hope that they come to their senses. I mean, aside from being unable to celebrate Halloween with like other people, I'm still looking forward to Halloween nonetheless. Like, I'm still looking forward to movie nights, still looking forward to the vibes, like the aesthetic, still looking forward to the weather. Although like Halloween in Chicago is normally really rainy and cold, but I'm still looking forward to all of it. Like, just because I can't go to parties, which I don't even go to parties unless it's Tayshawn's parties, which he's not even gonna be in town for Halloween. So I'm like, I literally have no excuse to leave the house. And I think Lewis is off that day because it's on a Saturday. So we gonna be chilling. We gonna be in the house chilling and it's gonna be a vibe. I'm ready. So from time to time, I will cream contour, and today is one of those times because I'm just looking a little pale under these lights and I'm trying to bring some warmth back into my skin. I mean, I'm sure I don't look as pale without these lights. I didn't even show you what I use. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 50 Cafe. So I take a little bit on the back of my hand, and with a brush, I will just like kind of dab it in. For powder, I'm gonna go in with my same powder that I literally always have been using, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. This is probably my holy grail powder. It's completely replaced my Laura Mercier. I haven't even used that in years. This has just been my go-to A1 since day one. It has not let me down since I first began using it. I'm just gonna apply a little bit underneath my eyes and a little bit around my nose and my smile lines. That's literally it, nowhere else. For bronzer, I'm just going to bronze my skin with the Maybelline City Bronzer. This is another product that I've been loving. I already hit pan, and I don't know, I love this bronzer. It's not too warm, not too cool. It's very neutral, perfect for like an everyday type of bronzer. I don't really use this to contour. I kind of use this to just like warm up the face. So if you see me just like applying it messily, it's because I'm just trying to add a little warmth to the skin. I'm not trying to contour. I'm not trying to be too precise with anything. Just gonna add some warmth. So moving on to blush, I don't really care too much about blush lately, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit because, as I said, I'm looking a little pale. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild. This is their Color Icon Keep It Peachy blush. Nice peachy shade. This is probably like my safe shade. So it's going to take a little bit. I had this phase where I was obsessed with blush and, oh, okay, I think I put too much. And then it just went away. It like came and went. I'm like, okay, it was over that. All right. So I haven't been highlighting with like regular highlighters, but I received this in PR. This is the Revlon Liquid Armor Glow Pot. This is basically a liquid highlighter. Well, not liquid, but like a cream highlight. I love it so much. Oh my god, it's not too blinding, but it just leaves like kind of like, you know, a healthy glow. So we're all about healthy glows on this channel. I say that all the time. I'm gonna try to still apply it though. I'm first gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Rose Primer Water. So hopefully once I wet the skin again, I'll be able to like pat it in a little. So I know I literally just drenched the hell out of my face right now, but I find that this just, I don't know, this spray, something about it, just like if you apply a lot, which I'm kind of pissed at the fact that like they're so small. Like if they had a jumbo bottle, hell yeah, I would be set. But if you apply a lot and like, you know, just let that sink into your skin, your makeup just melts together and it looks so flawless. And right now I'm not really caring too much about my makeup, so I'm just gonna pat that in, let that breathe a little bit. So for the eyes, I've been really liking like that winged smoked out liner kind of look, but with eyeshadow. I think that's probably been my go-to eye look for a long while now. So I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to apply any concealer on my lids. I'm literally just going in with some powder. So I haven't been using any like specific eyeshadow palettes, but whatever has like a brown and a black is what I'll use. So today I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Prism palette, and oh, it's so dirty. Oh my god. I'm going to go in with the shade Parallel, and the shade, I think this is Obsidian. I'm about to say Osiris. Osiris is the purple shade, but Obsidian and Parallel, yes, those two. Okay, so I'm going into the shade Parallel first on a somewhat flat brush, kind of. So going in with that Parallel shade, I'm just gonna take that on like a little flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to just work that like along my my lash line a little bit, and then kind of sort of start flicking it out. By the way, if you see any crust on my eye, it's because yesterday I did my makeup and I used a lot of lash glue, more than I should have, and it's just stuck to my lids. So yep. Alright, so I got a little wing going. I'm gonna go in with that Obsidian shade, which is that black shade, and on the same brush I'm just going to get a little closer to my lash line than I did that last color. Slowly start to flick that out too. So I'm taking Parallel and I'm just going to blend that out on my lower lash line. Okay, so now the same thing I did with Parallel, I'm going to do with Obsidian. So I'm going to take a little bit and focus that on like the outer portion of my lower lash line. And then once again, I'm just going to smoke that out. I'm sorry if the lighting kind of sucks. I know it was really bright and then it is now like super dark in the background. But my window shades are open and I have these lights, so it kind of makes it really dark back there, which I kind of don't really like too much, but this is the setup we're gonna work with for a little bit. And now I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, probably my favorite drugstore mascara ever. For my lips, I haven't really been using lip liner. I've been using eyeshadow as lip liner. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Warm Taupe from my ABH. This is the Modern Renaissance palette. It's an old palette. I know it's old, but I mean, it's still working for me, so. I know for sure I am not the one that came up with this like technique, but I've been seeing a lot of people do it, specifically on TikTok. My only thing is that after a while it starts to fade, so I go back in with a little more and it's like good as new. So now I'm just gonna go in with some clear gloss. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Clear Gloss, probably my favorite clear gloss of all time. I love how thick and juicy this gloss is. So I'm just going to apply a lot because I've been loving like a strong gloss moment. Okay, so the look is pretty much done. I'm just gonna go in with some lashes just to take it from here to here, and I'll be right back. Hello friends, so an hour has passed. My lashes are on, obviously. I got a little hungry, so I had me a snack that lasted an hour, but I'm back. So I'm here to properly end the video. This is how the look came out. By the way, the lashes that I'm using, I don't know the exact name of them, but they're from my local beauty supply store, so definitely hit up your local beauty supply if you're looking for some like nice affordable lashes. These were literally like $1.99, so, and they're perfect for a look like this. Not too bold, not too natural, very in the middle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't be shy, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. You know, we're having a good time over here, so feel free to join. So with that being said, I guess I will hope to see you in my next video. Bye. My camera about to die already. I literally just started filming. Whoa. I like you. Not give a fuck about your boyfriend. These damn earrings are gonna piss me off. They're getting caught in the headband.